the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
This one's short and sweet, comes in from Tricia in Chicago. Just this morning, she says, regarding holy water, Patrick, is there any reason we should have holy water at home? Yeah, I would say there are several good reasons. Number one is that it's a good idea to bless yourself with holy water. It's a sign of the victory of Jesus over death, and we share in his victory by his death on the cross. And baptism is a participation in the victory of Jesus. So just as Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, out of the slavery of bondage in Egypt through the Red Sea, which miraculously parted for them. And as you may remember from reading the story in Exodus, or if you saw the movie, The Ten Commandments, Pharaoh's army, the chariots and such, were pursuing the Israelites once he figured out, I'm not going to let them get away. So they were just about to the other side, and Pharaoh's army and the chariots especially were pursuing them. And once the last Israelite got through, Moses lowered his arms and the waters of the Red Sea came crashing down, and they drowned all of those pursuing enemies. And the pursuing enemies are symbolic of sin, because prior to baptism, you're under the bondage of sin in the condition of original sin. So this is one of those biblical images that will remind you when you bless yourself with holy water, by being baptized, your sins were drowned in the waters of baptism, which is connected with the Lord's own dying and being in the tomb and then rising from the dead on the third day. So in the same way, when you are in Jesus by being baptized, you participate in his victory. Your sins have been drowned. And when you make the sign of the cross, that's what you're invoking upon yourself. And you're reminding yourself and any demons who might be watching, not to mention the holy angels and anyone and everyone else, that you belong to Jesus, that you now are part of his victorious body. So that's another thing. So blessing yourself with holy water is a really good thing. You can receive a partial indulgence by blessing yourself devoutly with holy water. It's not superstitious. It doesn't have any magic powers. But the devil hates it, and that's another good reason for having holy water in your home, is that you should periodically bless your home with holy water. Go through each of the rooms and bless the room with holy water, praying as you go, asking the Lord to banish any evil spirits, etc. Again, not superstition. The Bible tells us in 1 Peter chapter 5 that the devil is like a roaring lion, prowling around looking for someone to devour. And so when you invoke the power of Christ's victory through his death and resurrection, that puts the devil to flight. So blessing your home with holy water is another good reason. And usually any Catholic goods store will have holy water fonts that you can put in your home. We have one back at Rancho Madrid. So when we leave the house, it's not uncommon for us to make the sign of the cross with holy water. And that's a good thing too. So yeah, I think it's a great idea to have holy water in your home for the aforementioned reasons. This entire episode of The Patrick Madrid Show is on the Relevant Radio app. The Relevant Radio app is completely free and updated daily with fresh articles, podcasts, and prayers. Don't delay. Download the app today. And thanks for listening.